Hello, hello. How are you, my friends? Welcome to my Facebook page. Welcome back to the replay. If you're catching up this video later, if you see the red button on top, that means if you see live, that means you're watching me live. If not, then you're watching me replay, my friends. How is everybody doing? Pop-up live tonight, my friend. It's been a long day for me, but I'm so happy that I'm going to be stenciling. So as you come in, say hello. I'm going to get into my Facebook super quick. And then we are going to start with a project. So we're going to do 2 projects tonight, my friends. Make sure it's mute. And okay, here we are. Alrighty, welcome my friends. So for tonight, we are going to stencil. Okay, we're going to use some beautiful stencils from Essential Stencil, and one of them is sold out. But once they are back to the website, I will let you know. Okay, so let me move my camera. Hi, Annie. How are you, my friend? So this is the Lord's Prayer. Okay, I know it's the other way, it's backwards. I'm sorry. There's no way I can fix my camera, but this, we're gonna use this stencil for tonight's project. And we are going to use these wood. Okay, I like the shape, and I think with this beautiful stencil is going to look super different. And I'm not going to do not too much distressing, so I think I'm gonna use maybe 1 or 2 colors. I'm not sure yet, but maybe you can help me. But we're gonna use this stencil. Again, this is the one that is sold out, and I will let you know when the stencil is back on the website. And then the other project is gonna be a mini door hanger. This is a round wood cutout, and we are going to use Farm Life. Okay, this mini set, it is available on the website, and I already link it on my description in case you need it. And this is the other one, the mini tag, that we are going to use also for the mini door hanger. Okay, so we're gonna do for here some farm animals stock. Okay, so we are going to do for this one, but we're gonna start first with a big project. Okay, so as you come in, my friend, tell us how you're doing. How is your day? Happy Wednesday. Can't believe it, it is Wednesday already. This time is going by fast. Let me know in comments also if the audio is good, and if my camera also it is good. Okay. And I know on my computer I am able to read your comments, but in my phone not so much. I don't know, there's a little. So it's okay, Annie. Yes, my friend. It's good. Thanks, Annie. Yes, catch up the replay later, my dear. Yes, yes, yes. All right, I bought these wood on Walmart in the craft section, and I really like it. It's a big wood cutout, so I like it. And let me tell you the dimensions. How big is this? here it is. So the size for this is 16 by 12. Okay, so this is a big wood cutout, and it fits perfect for this stencil. So let's go ahead and start painting our wood. And we're gonna use two colors. I'm gonna use both of them, they are chalk paint, and I'm gonna use burlap from Dixie Belle. I like this color. And the other one is cotton, and also is from Dixie Belle. So let me go ahead and open up this. I like using chalk paint for my home decor. It gives a different style, and also I like the texture. So it's a thicker paint. So I like that. All right, so we have the white ready. Now let's go ahead and do the other one. So don't be shy, my friends. Say hello. I hope everybody is having a beautiful day. And if you are new to my Facebook page, I want to welcome you. Hi, Miss Maria. How are you? Beautiful. How are you doing, my friend? So, what I was thinking is, I want this home decor to have a border, okay, or like a frame. So the frame would be this burlap color, and the center I want it with white. So what I'm gonna do is, let me think. So what I want to do is, I think first I will go with my white, and then just a little bit on the edges. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So first will be white. Thanks for being here, Maria. How are you, my friend? So we're just going to paint side by side. Am I using a old brush? I'm using this brush. And let me tell you, this brush is being with me for a while. So I love it. I love using this kind of brushes because they're also cheap. They're not expensive at all. So I'm gonna do 2 coats with this, okay? 2 coats with the white. So first I'm going to start working for my center. So for tonight's project, we are going to be stenciling. Maria, how often do you stencil, my friend? Let me know in comments if you do events, if you do shows, how often do you use your stencils for your wood signs or door hangers? I use my stencils a lot, but all depends for the project that I'm doing. But I always use my stencils. Especially when I know that I have shows coming up, and then that's where I start looking into all my stash with my stencils, and I start looking for new wood signs, new decor. Oh no, my friend. Thanks, Maria, for sprinkling me out, my friend. I appreciate it. What do you think you're doing wrong with your stencils, friend? Let me tell you, Maria, I used to have a little mistakes when I was in the beginning stenciling, but I think what helped me, it was that I was very consistent and practicing all the time. I think being consistent and using stencils is the key, but that is for everything, you know. But don't give up, my friend. I'm sure you're gonna do good. Try, keep trying. Keep trying, Maria. All depends on the craft. Nice. Dry this. Maria, do you do craft shows? Or you just craft for fun? Right, we're gonna dry this because I wanna come back with my second base coating, but I want more white. I don't have a show coming up yet, but I have a booth, and I'm always creating signs for my booth. Okay, so I'm gonna come back with another base coating with white. I am looking for events, so I'm hoping to find events. It's been a little hard for me to find good events. Okay. Yeah, it's very slow, my friend. Very, very slow. But that's nice, Maria, that you sell your craft, your wood signs on your crew. Yeah, me too. I do live sales. I am back with my live sales, so I am excited for my next time, and I also get ready for that. Okay. So we are doing two base coatings with this white. So we're going to dry it up, and then we are going to come back for the frame. Okay? It looks messy, but it's okay. All right, let's go ahead and dry this. How is the weather in your area, Maria? It's still cold up there, snowing, or it's warm already? Is the lighting good, Maria, on your side? Let me know in comments. Hi, Lavani. How are you, sweet friend? What? It's snowy and rainy, my friend. Wow. I heard that tomorrow, more north, it's going to be a big storm on those states. So a big storm is coming up. And I know that tomorrow here in Florida it's gonna be raining. Lighting is good. Thanks, my friend. How are you, Lavani? How are you doing, my friend? Okay, so let me show you. So for now we just have a white background. Now we are going to use our burlap color from Dixie Belle, and we're just gonna paint the edge. Okay, makes sense? And then we're gonna use the big stencil, the Lord's Prayer, which that one is sold out from Essential Stencil. That is a beautiful stencil, and it is sold out already. I'm sure they will bring back that stencil, and once it's available, I will let you know if you don't have it on hand. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna put these on the side. Let's see. Look at this. I have to change my chair. It's making noises. Okay, I'm gonna put my brush right here. Right there, in case I need it for later. All right, so we're gonna use burlap. Look how I like it. It's beautiful. I like the color a lot. I use it very often. One of my favorites. Now I'm looking for a brush. Another brush. I want to see if I need a bigger brush or small brush. All right, we're going to use the small one. So we're going to use another chippy brush. Yes, burlap. You know, my friend, you know, Maria, I only bought the small one, the small size. This one is 4 ounces. So I've been using it a lot and I still have a lot. So I am counting for this. So it's almost gone, because that way I can get a bigger size. But I only have this small size. All right, so now it's time to do the frame. So I'm just going to, I'm not going for a straight frame, okay? And am I going to come back with 2 coats for this? Yep, like it like that. And then we're going to start doing the other side. If you're catching up this video later, my friends, hashtag replay and let us know, how are you? How was your day? Okay, so we're going to let it dry and we're going to come back. We're going to come back with one more time with this pretty color. Okay, looks beautiful, love it. So let's go ahead and dry this. You like Dixie Belle things? Me too, my friends. Any specific color? Any of your favorite colors, Maria? I like burlap a lot. And I like the white color. The cotton color. Super white. It's a bright white. I love that. Okay, so now we're gonna come back second time, and I'm gonna do the same. That's a pretty color, Duke egg, blue color. Yep, that's a good one too. Yep, I have that one. Yeah, all the Dixie Belle paints colors, they're good. Okay, so I'm almost done with this. Vamos a pintar por acá. Okay. And one more time here. Yeah. All right. All right, let's go ahead and dry this. And then we are going to sand a little bit of this. We're going to use our sander block. And then we're going to be stenciling soon. So we're going to just give it a little time for this to dry. Today the weather here in Florida, well in my area, it was super hot. Almost 90 degrees. Yeah. It was hot today. Which I love it. I'm waiting for my kids to finish school so we can start planning out to go to the beach, go more often to the zoo. I love going to the zoo. Yeah. Super hot, but it's all right. That's the Florida weather, my friend. If anybody would like to share anything here, please just comment. I'm so happy that I'm here, my friend. Thank you so much for your company. This was a last minute live. So excited. My day was a little bit busy, but and then I was like 45 minutes. I'm like, I'm going live. I need some stenciling therapy. So here I am. Because this is very therapeutic. I love it. I love doing this. You don't miss Florida, Trudy? How are you, my friend? Too hot and bugs. Oh, I don't like bugs too. Woo. But it's alright. How are you, Trudy? How are you doing, friend? It is therapeutic, Maria. What are you doing, Maria? Are you crafting with me? Let me know in comments if anybody is crafting, stenciling, whatever you're doing. Just comment here. Comment here, my friend. And in advance, I want to apologize. Sometimes I mix it up my words with my Spanish and English, so I'm sorry for that. But if for some reason I say something incorrectly, just let me know, my friend. Let me know, because Spanglish, mixing up my words. All right, so now we have our wood, okay, already paint, background white, and then the frame with the burlap color. Okay, how did I do? Give me some hearts if you like it. Do you like the matching color? I think it goes so well. It goes very well, and I love it. I like it. So what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna sand it off a little bit with my vlog sending. Okay, so I'm gonna use this. Thank you, Maria. So you're done with dinner. Nice. All right, let's go ahead and sand this just a little bit, okay? I am not doing very rough. I just want my surface to be more smooth and ready for my stencil. Okay. All right. So now we are going to clean it up. Okay. All right. So now we have like that. Okay. So it's more smooth and it will be good for you when you're stenciling. I will paint the edges later when I'm done with my life. All right, so now it's time to bring our stencil. And again, this stencil, it is sold out. The Lord Prayer, and it's from Essential Stencil. Okay, this one. It is sold out, but it will be back. I'm sure it will be back soon. So once it is available, you can order from the website. I'm gonna use black chalk paint for this. Okay? So this fits good, it's perfect. And I'm going to get some painter's tape. Oh, thank you, Trudy. Thank you, my friend. It's good seeing you here, my dear. So now, where you at now? You're not in Florida anymore. In which state are you in, my friend? You know, I was talking with my hubby today about the weather, and he's like, I cannot stand the hot weather. And I was like, well, babe, there's not too much that we can do, you know. We've been here for 5 years already, so it's all right. We can handle it. He's like, no. But he prefers more cold weather. All right. So I'm going to use chalk paint as well. And this one is caviar. Okay? No, Maria, I haven't seen that. Nope. What's the name of the site? Ah, Trudy, North Carolina is beautiful. Yes, we love North Carolina. Yep. You guys have 4 seasons there. I love fall in North Carolina. Let me tell you, when we used to live in Fort Bragg, when my husband was stationed there, it was beautiful. I always wanna buy a house there, and then we moved to another state. But it was beautiful in fall, like beautiful, because you saw all the trees changing the colors, the weather, the temperature. It was beautiful. So yeah, North Carolina, it is beautiful. All right, we're gonna use our Essential Stencil brushes. I'm going to check it out, Maria. Thanks. It's better for me to write it down because I know I'm gonna forget. Let me write it down. Crafty basket case. Okay, I'm gonna check it out, Maria. Thanks, my friend. All right, let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to use just a little bit, okay, a little bit of black paint, and then offload it. Okay, so you think you have nothing there, but you have a lot of paint. And then just follow the words and just start in circle motion stenciling. My nephew, he is in North Carolina, Camp Lejeune. We've been there, beautiful area, coastal area, I love it. So I wanna go back to North Carolina. My husband, he still have friends in North Carolina, so we're hoping to go back for visits. We don't know what the future has for us, if we stay in Florida or if we will move to another state. Okay, so now I am just stenciling, taking my time, making sure I don't have too much paint. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, my friend. And when I do the sneak peek, and if I see that my black is a little bit light, well, I'll see. I will come back with a second time stenciling, okay? So what did you cook for dinner, Maria? Today for dinner, I made pork chops with potatoes and rice. Okay. I was thinking adding gold. Maybe I can do gold on top. In our father, we'll see. Or maybe here, just gold. I'll check it out. Definitely, I want some gold in this home decor. I'll see. Ooh, that is delicious. Stuffed peppers. That's a good one. I have to make that. My mom makes that, but I need to make those for my girls. And for my husband, for everybody. I need new recipes. But that is delicious. Okay, So we're almost at the bottom. It is easy to make that. I see videos when they make the stuffed peppers, but I like easy recipes, girl. Easy recipes. All right, we're gonna take a look and see how it's my stencil. And then if I need to come back with more paint, then I will come back. So yeah, we're gonna come back. It looks good. Yep. All right, we're gonna come back. So we're going to come back. Okay. Or all right, let's go ahead and do this. I'm gonna look it up for an easy recipe, my friend. I'll tell you when next time I make that. Thanks for inspiring me with another trying for my dinner. You can also tap, 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 tap. Okay. Yes, Maria. Yes, send it to me, friend. Or share here. How do you make the stuffed peppers? I like easy recipes. And usually we have dinner around 4:30. Super early, because when my kids get from school, they're hungry. So that's dinner time for us. So around 2 o'clock, I'm always making dinner already. Just focusing in my meal. Okay. And I'm gonna do the amen gold and everything else gold. Okay, just this area is gonna be black. Well, you know what? Let me do the amen black and this small details with gold. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay. Tap, 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 tap. All right, let's go ahead and do the amen black. Tap, 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 tap. Okay. And now I'm going to get my gold. I'm gonna use acrylic. This goes in the water. And then let me see. I'm gonna use the Essential Stencil mini brush set. Okay, I'm gonna use this one. I should have used this one too for my stenciling, but I used the other one. So I'm gonna get this. And I'm going to tap, tap, tap here. Tap, 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 tap. Okay. And the same thing here. All right, let's go ahead and dry this quick. And then come back with a little bit more with the gold. Okay. Let me know in comments if you have this set, this new stencil collection. And my friends, don't forget, this Saturday we're having a new launching with Essential Stencil Mother's Day collection, my friend. Give me some hearts if you like it, if you're excited for that. Looks so beautiful. Wow, love it. Okay. Okay. So let me show you. I love it, my friend. Look at this. Yay! What do you think? What do you think, my friend? Do you like it? I know it is backwards and I'm so sorry. I don't think they fix it. But give me some hearts and look at the gold here. You see? So also another thing, when I was painting with my burlap color, I add a little bit of distressing here, kind of like, you know, a little bit distress. So I like it, how it looks. And these two colors, they both match. Okay? You love this stencil so much. Yay! I'm glad you love it, my friend. Okay, so here we have one project. Here we have one. I am in love. Love it, love it, love it. All right, so now we're gonna do the second project, and this one is gonna be much easier. We're gonna use a door hanger. Where is my door hanger? Here. So we're gonna, now that we are done, I'm gonna put this brush in my paper towel, super quick. That way I can have it for later. So the other project is gonna be a small door hanger. Thank you, Trudy. Thank you, friend. All right, so we're gonna use the mini tag farm animals, this one. And we're gonna use this also, that is a farm mini sign. It's Farm Life, okay? These two are available, okay? These two, they are available on the website, all right? So this is the door hanger, okay? It's a round door hanger. And the size for this, I believe it's 12 inches. Where's my measuring tape? I just had it. Okay, I will find it. I will tell you right now. Okay, right now I'm blind. Hi Audrey, how are you, friend? Say hello as you come in, my friend. Welcome, welcome everybody. Hope everybody is having a beautiful day. All right, we're gonna paint burlap. We're going again with burlap. But before that, let's go ahead and do a quick waxing, okay? So I'm just going to grab my gloves. So we're doing two projects. So one project is already done. So this one, I'm gonna use, let's go ahead and use let's go ahead and use our baby wipes. So tonight I wanna inspire you with something different if you need ideas. So we're just going to stain and then dry that. And then we're gonna paint over here, over your stain, okay? Okay, so we just have one quick coat with this. And now that I'm just right here, I'm going to stain the edges. Super quick. That way I don't have to do it later. But I believe this wood side is 12 inches. I don't, maybe? I don't know, where's my measuring tape? I know I just had it with me. Okay. All right, my friends, so we're going to try this quick. And I found it. Here it is. So this is, yep, 12 inches. 12 inches, 12 by 12. So we're going to do a small door hanger. All right, my friend. Seeing a little bit, Maria. All right, now we are going to come back with our chalk paint. So I'm using burlap from Dixie Belle, but before I want to distress only the edges. And you know what? I'm gonna use, let me see if I can, let me get my candle wax. Yep. My tea light candle wax. just on the edges, okay? I want a little distressing on the edges. But you can also use Vaseline, you can use other products for distressing, or wax. All right. Alright, we're going to just start painting our door hanger. I use this color a lot. And I'm gonna do 2 goats. I'm doing 2 goats for this. So this is going to be a farm animals stock door hanger. But tonight I'm just gonna do the stenciling part, and tomorrow I will do the bow. Okay. There you go. Okay, we're gonna dry this. Hola, hola, hermosura. ¿Cómo estás, mami? Alright, we're gonna dry this. Anybody has any plans for the weekend? You are back, Maria. Thanks, my friend, for being here. All right, I'm gonna come back with another second base coating, but this is basically I want the center to have more of this burlap color, and just around the wood sign or the door hanger I want a more distress. Okay. Of course, the lighting is not helping me. Let's start. Okay. All right. Okay. So I am good with this. Let me close this because I'm done with this chalk paint. And we are going to dry this super quick. In order for me to do the distressing part, it has to be super dry. Okay, so we have to make sure when you are doing for the distressing look, chippy look, it has to be dry. Now, let's get our tool. We're going to use this. Okay. And then we are just going around. Let me see. There you go. Just a little bit. If I feel like I have too much, if like I pull it out a lot, I am going to come back. See, yeah, here I pull it out a little bit too much, so I'm going to just paint a little bit and cover up. So just come back with more paint, just cover up those areas, because I don't want too much. Of distress. Okay, so now I'm just covering up. And the same thing here. Just a little bit. So like we are just putting a band-aid. Okay. I'm gonna come back and add more paint so we can have a more solid color. And the same thing here. So basically I just want a small, like a not too much distressing. So I feel like my candle wax get me so much of that distressing. So now I'm just correcting and fixing it. It's okay. We're just fixing it, and then it will look nice. Browns. All right, let's go ahead and try this quick. You love that chippiness? Me too, Maria. Hi Cheryl, how are you, my friend? Thank you, friend. Thank you, my dear. Yes, hashtag replay. Hashtag replay, my friend. And if you're new to my Facebook page, welcome, welcome. So happy you're here. Let us know that you're new so we can welcome you, my friend. I love the chippiness as well, Maria, but I don't want it too much. So that's why I'm just covering a little bit of that. I'm just covering, but I'm done. Now it looks good. Looks good. Remember, there's always a solution for everything, okay, my friends? Don't forget that. Don't get nervous. It is paint. We can paint everything over and come back with a new idea. I'm doing good, my friend. Thanks for asking, Cheryl. It's been a busy day. I wasn't sure it was going live or not, but then last minute I decided doing the live. So here I am. Happy that I'm here with you guys. Thank you for being here, my friends. Okay, so now it looks much better. I like it. Let me show you. Okay, I have a chippiness, chippy look, but also it's a small amount, not a lot. Okay, so this is how I want it. I'm gonna send this super quick. And this is a small door hanger, 12 inches. Okay, looks good. Looks good. All right. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, my friend. All right, so this is the second project. The first project, to everybody who was just jumping in, we did this. Okay, we did this. You can always catch up the replay later and see how I did this. This stencil set, it is not available. It is sold out, but if you have it, here you have another idea. But if you don't have it and if you're interested, once this stencil it is ready, I will just post it here and you can use my ambassador code. Okay? Thank you for the hearts, my friend. Thank you, thank you. So now we're going to create a farm I want a farm door hanger. Okay, so we're gonna use the mini tags. So one side I will have my 3 farm animals, and the other side I'm going to use the mini stencils. Okay, so let me see which one I'm gonna use. So I think I'm gonna use Farm Sweet Farm. I'm gonna use Farm Sweet Farm, and then my animals will be first my cow, Maybe I can turn this. I like it this better. Farm Sweet Farm, and we're gonna paint with black. My cow here. My pig is looking to the other way on top of my cow. And then my hen or my chicken on the other side. Okay? So you see it? I have my animals in one side, I have my words in one side. So here I will put my small bow. Hi Marilyn, how are you, my friend? You love the love of the prayer? I love it too. It turned out beautiful, Cheryl. It's a beautiful stencil. It's a beautiful stencil. Catch up the replay, my friend, so you can see how I did it. All right, so we're gonna do this. More my cow, my pig, and then my chicken on top. There you go. That way it's all divided in the center. Yeah. All right, we're gonna start first with the cow. There you go. Okay, that's how I want it. I'm gonna keep my cow here and I'm gonna use my painter's tape. How are you, Marilyn? How are you, my friend? All right, I'm gonna use black chalk paint. I think I already have it right here. And I'm gonna use a new paper towel. All right, I'm going to offload it. And I'm gonna protect the bottom of my door hanger. I'm gonna put more tape and a little bit of tape in here. All right, so here we go. And yes, I'm gonna use that the spots for the cow as well. And you are going to see it how I do it. Okay, but first let's do this. All right, I paint black. I'm going to let it dry. Well, let me think. I want my animals to have a black color and then my words. I think everything is gonna be a black stenciling today. So no spots for my cow. We're just gonna leave it like that. You're tired, my friend, getting from work. Oh, Marilyn, you're home now, my friend. Relax, eat, have some tea. The weekend is almost here. Okay. All right, we have one stencil done. Thank you for being here, Marilyn. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the company. All right, we have the cow done. So now we're gonna do the pig. So I want the pig to look to the other side, okay? So I'm gonna make sure my pig is on top of my cow and also they are connecting. There you go. So I'm going to get my tape. Yep. And more tape right here. Farm Sweet Farm is cute. Yes, Maria, it is available. It's this one, my friend. It's this one. I like the set. Let me show you. Comes with 6 different stencils, and you will get a chicken. I love this one. We have another one home. This is part of the set that I'm going to be using for Farm Sweet Farm. Here, Farm Life. Which one is the other one? And we have this one as well. Okay? My friends, if you are thinking of getting any stencil, please use my ambassador code HAPPY10, the number 10 off. HAPPY10OFF, and you can use a checkout, my friend. All right, and now I am going to do the pig. For these farm animals, I am using the mini tags, okay? The mini tags, which are this one, okay? I'm using the animals from this set. Let me tell you, you can do so many things with these sets, a lot of projects. So it's just not one idea. You are going to be able to do other projects using different decorations. So if you don't have the mini tags, here you have another idea for you to use that stencil. I see that something is here, but okay, I'm just gonna leave it like that. All right, here we have the pig. Love it. And now we are going to bring the chicken or the hen. Here is the hen. Let's go ahead, dry this quick. And I was thinking this door hanger is perfect for a kitchen decor. Let me know in comments how many of you like farm animals. Like if you like stenciling. Do you have a farm animal in your property? I wish I have chickens in my house, but the city doesn't allow. So I have to wait until I buy my own big house ranch and have chickens. Alright, I'm going to just stencil here a little bit and cover up the boo-boo. Something was there. You love the farm decor. You love farm animals. Nice. You only have a couple of dogs. Oh, that's beautiful. I only have one cat, Marilyn. I wish I have chickens and where's the other one that I always like? I'm gonna remember right now. I wish I have a bigger space, or I live in the country so I can have some farm animals. Well, that's my husband's idea. but right now we are in the small town, but it's more city and not too country. Donkeys. I like the donkeys. There you go. I like donkeys. One day I'm gonna have one donkey. All right, now we have the chicken. I have a friend that she is kind of like a 20 minutes from where I am. She's in San Agustin, and she bought a big, house, and she has a lot of space on her property. And what I see, what she has chickens. She has one cow. So I was impressed because they take care of their animals. It's different. It's different when you have different lifestyles. So it was beautiful. I was like, oh, I love this. You're so lucky. But yeah. All right, so now we have our chicken. No animals anymore. Oh no. Oh no, Maria. Marilyn, you would love to have chickens. Chickens are cute, but there's a lot of work, girl. A lot of work. What I heard, a lot of spending time with your chickens. Okay, so we're almost done with this. And I'm gonna come back with one more coat with my black here, because I really want my black to stand out more. Sorry for the videos taking too long, my friends. So it's just tonight I decided doing two projects because I love being here with you. Okay, so here we have So here we have our cow, pig, and chicken. Okay? Yeah, there's a lot of responsibility, my friend. I understand, Maria. I understand. Right now I'm saying, yes, I want all these kind of animals, but and then maybe I get tired. I don't have time for me to take care of my own animals. So I'm happy with my cat. Erin, you grew up with horses. Oh, wow, that's beautiful. My girls, she wants a horse. Yeah, they want horses. And we're like, where are we going to have the horses? We have a big backyard, but there's no way we can have a horse right here. The city will come and give us a ticket or something. All right, so now we're going to do farm sweet farm. Okay, so this will be almost the last thing that we're going to do for this door hanger. Farm sweet farm. Okay. And I want to make sure it's in the center. So the size for my door hanger is 12 inches. Don't forget that. So you can use the 3 of these farm animals for a 12 size, okay? Which is good. And I noticed that Walmart, they have a small round door hangers too. Okay. So here we go. We're going to, okay, we're going to stencil. Oh, I moved my stencil. Okay, we're going to stencil this. Farm Sweet Farm. If you don't have these stencils on your stash, go to the website on Essential Stencil and grab it, because this is super cool. You can always combine your stencils and create something different. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sand right after when I finish. So I want my chicken, my pig, and my cow to have a little bit of that distressing look, okay? Even my Farm Sweet Farm. So we're gonna dry this. And tomorrow I will add a small bowl for this. Or maybe in the center. I'm not sure yet. Okay. So here we have Farm Sweet Farm. Take your time. Oh, it looks beautiful. I love it. Can't wait to show you. Look at this. Look at this, my friend. What do you think? Do you like it? Do you like this small door hanger? And we use the mini tags for this stuck animals. And then we use the mini stencils for this. Okay? Thank you for the hearts. Thank you, my friends. So we're gonna dry this quick and then sand it a little bit. And then we're done. That's it. Okay, so again, if you think that these stencils, they are super small, you're wrong. Look at me. I use a 12 inches door hanger and I did 3 stuck animals, and then it looks like it's a big stencil. So just play around and you would create something unique. Okay, friends? All right, here we go. A little bit light sanding. Just a little bit. Light sanding, okay? And then I'm going to come back with my paper towel. And then tomorrow I'm going to seal everything, apply my polyacrylic. Okay. So we are done. So let me show you, friends, what we did tonight. Put my water, my brush in my water. Thank you, my friends. So tonight we did this small door hanger. Okay, we use the mini stencils and we use This is the mini tag stencils, and this one is the Farm Life. Yeah, where is it? It's the Farm Life mini stencils, okay? So we use this. This is a 12 inches door hanger. And here you have another beautiful project, home decor from the Lord's Prayer. The Lord's Prayer, and we use it. We paint white, burlap color for the frame, a little bit of gold in the bottom, and all black. Okay? Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, Marilyn. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, my friends. Hashtag replay if you're watching this live video later. Thank you for your company. I will see you guys soon. Bye, my dears. Thanks for being here. Good night. See you soon.